Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruth, and in today's video we'll be talking about Azerbaijan Medical University. I guess you found this video by searching, I'm sure. So hope you're subscribed already. If not, what are you waiting for? It is very free. So please subscribe, like and share. So let's just move straight right into the video. The name of my school is Azerbaijan Medical University. I did my MBBS in Azerbaijan Medical University. It's for 6 years and let's say 6 years and 5 months. 5 months is foundation year, so which is basically you do the after the 5 months you do exam on physics, chemistry, biology to gain admission into the first year. The admission process. So now the admission process for 2021 is going on. You will submit your result through the portal that is amu.edu.az. I will leave the link to the portal in the description box so you can check it out if you want to. So you submit your results, all your results into the system amu.edu.com, and they will go through your results. Once it's accepted, they will schedule interview with you. So I guess if you didn't get any feedback from the school, that means you're not going on with the stage two, which is the interview process. So once they schedule interview with you, you go through the interview, and they will give you the other procedure like invitation, when to resume, and your admission letter, and how to get your visa. Once you get the interview, it means you're coming into the country. But once there is no interview, it is useless. So that means you have to try again for the next batch. So that's it about the admission process. They'll give you invitation, your admission letter, which you use to go and get visa from the embassy. And if your country, I know Nigeria, in Nigeria we don't have embassy, Azerbaijan embassy there. So you have to go to the neighboring country like Dubai, Egypt, and other countries to get the visa. So that's it about the admission process. And once you get your visa, you come into the country and you go in physically to submit your results, and voila, you're into the system already. So that's it about the admission process. Let's move to the next stage. The next stage is the payment and the fees. So currently the fees for Azerbaijan Medical University is $4,000 from year 1 to year 6. But for the foundation year, it is about $3,000. So the foundation year, which is for 5 months, is for $3,000, and for the remaining year is for $4,000. Bear in mind these fees, the payment, the amount can change anytime. We don't know, it can change anytime. Maybe for when you enter for foundation year is $3,000. Maybe by the time you go into your first year, because of the economy, it can go to $5,000. So for now, as I'm currently filming this video, it is around $4,000. So for the school fees alone. So that's it about the fees. And when you get around the school, you pay, your hostel, and you pay for the hostel also. Don't worry, I'll make a separate video on the hostel. I will show you around the hostel. If I'm not able to do that, if you want to know more, I can just ask in the comment section about the hostel, and I will give you details on the hostel. So that's it about the school fees. You will do all your blood tests, your blood work to get the immigration, to go through the immigration, blood work, immigration fees, all that you pay for that one. It's not so much, it's a maximum 200 manati for gather all together. So that's it about the payment and the fees. Let's move to the next stage. The next stage is the school system. So let me break it down for you. So your foundation year, which is 5 months, physics, chemistry, biology, you write exam for that. Once you pass that, you go into the first year of medical school. So if you go into the first year, we have 3 years of preclinical and 3 years of clinical. So your 3 years, your first 3 years, that's year 1, year 2, year 3, you will be juggling between hospital and the classroom. So not fully into the the hospital, but mostly in between the school and the school premises, and you'll be doing courses like biochemistry, biophysics, pathoanatomy, physiology, pathology, different. You'll be doing the theoretical part of medicine for the first 3 years. But for some little things, you go to the hospital for like emergency. You do what we call emergency, how to handle emergency situation, and other parts of medicine, maybe to go around the hospital to look at the things they use in the hospital. So that's it about the first 3 years. You do so many courses: anatomy, histology, different types, so different courses for the first 3 years. Then the next 3 years, which you'll be in the hospitals, you'll be doing the clinical aspect of all this thing you've done in the classroom. So for the 3 years, you'll be doing like internal medicine, endocrinology, pulmonology, cardiology. Like, you'll be doing all these courses, radiology. You'll be doing all these courses in the final year and the last 3 years, and you'll be going to the hospital. You don't have a business in the classroom anymore. You'll be going to different hospitals. They'll post you around to different hospitals. Sometimes these hospitals, they are very, very far from the university, so you have to use a lot of taxis going to this hospital. So that's it about the system. And also, during my time, after our third year, they gave us like some time to do elective in any country. So we have to take some papers. They'll give you some paper to go to any other country to do elective. And when you bring the paper, then you go into year 4. But now I don't know how it's done. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's still the same. But this is how I did mine. On our final year, that's the 6th year, we do what is called rotation. You do some courses for each month. For example, you do oncology for 1 week. The next week, it's like rotation. You'll be rotating around the hospital 2 weeks or one week, like that. I feel like you encounter a lot of language barrier with your patient. So please, this is the mistake from my own part. I didn't learn the language. If you have the time, please learn the language so you can know more. We do more of practicals, but because you don't understand the language, the people you are actually going to be talking to, the patient, they don't understand English. Just sometimes we encounter patients that can speak English, but if there is something I will go back to change, is that part I didn't learn the language. So if you have the opportunity to learn the language, it's very, very good. So, and that's it about the system. And also, I think I got a question. Someone asked me, did we use cadaver during the first year and second year? Yes, we use a lot of cadaver. At one point, it was so annoying. If you don't know what is cadaver is like dead body that medical students use in practicing and all the stuff. So we have that department in anatomy where you use a cadaver. Even they will give you the live bone to work with. So that's it about the system. So let's move to the next phase. So the next phase is after 6 years, after doing your MBBS year. So MBBS in Azerbaijan. So what is the next phase? So we have different type of people. We are not the same. Some people want to ride a USMLE, some people want to ride a PLAB, some people want to go back to their country, some people want to stay in Azerbaijan. So if you have to stay in Azerbaijan, I think the procedure is after your 6 years here, you have to write what is called a residency exam in Azerbaijan. And that residency exam, it is in Azerbaijan language. For my own information, it is in Azerbaijan language. You write the residency exam, and from there you apply into the residency. And I think for residency, you have to pay about $4,000 or $5,000 to apply for residency here. So that's it about that. If you want to go through the residency pathway in Azerbaijan, that is it. But we have some other people, they will go back to their country, maybe India, Pakistan, and all those stuff. They will go back to their country to write what we call their own country licensing exam. And also Nigeria, you go back to write your own licensing exam. You write the exam. Once you pass, you can start practicing in your own country. And we know other pathway, US, UK, Canada. You write all the necessary exam also required as international medical graduates. And once you write this exam and you pass, you go straight into the system, you write some exams. So once you've passed those exams, you go into the system, you cannot apply for residency when you start working. So We have different pathway. We have another pathway. Some people just go after medical school, they go straight into masters. So masters in public health and in other aspects. So it's really up to you what you want. That's it. It's really, really up to you. So that's the pathway for after you finish from medical school. But here you can't work directly immediately you finish from medical school in Azerbaijan. It's not possible, because you finish from that school doesn't mean you get a job immediately. You still have to go through the necessary pathway to be able to work. I know some people, they'll be able to, like, go underneath to apply to hospitals, but whatever you get there is just peanut. Trust me, it's peanuts. So it's nothing much, but that's just the pathway. So let's move to the next phase. The next one is, I feel it is very, very important that I have to say, this is the last thing I'll say. Once you're done with your 6 years here in Azerbaijan of medical school, or maybe pharmacy or dentistry, anyone, the document they will give you it is not in English. So you have to take this document to the right place to translate, to do apostle, notarizing, translation. You have to go to the Ministry of Health. You have to go to the Ministry of Justice, different parts, to get their stamp on all these results, because the country you'll be going to or you'll be practicing, you have to ask for what they need for you to be able to practice in that country. So you get it from your school, you get it from the school here before you leave. So you have to do all the documentation. It takes a lot of money, a lot of time before they are all ready, because it takes time for the ministry to even answer you. So that's what I feel is very, very important. After you're done with your school, don't just take your diploma and just go. You have to do another documentation. You have to take a lot of papers. If not, by the time you're out of the country and you're telling someone to help you to come and take it, it's a big, it will take a lot of time before you see someone that wants to help you to do that. So that's the bonus for anyone that's going to finish from Azerbaijan medical school. And it takes time for the diploma to be it takes time for it to be ready. So you have to plan your final year very, very, very well. So that's it about my school. So far, I had the best teachers. My teachers were the best. I loved my group mates. They are the best. I had group mates from different countries. I have from Sweden. Shout out to you, Namina, if you're watching. From Sweden, India, Sudan, Iran, Syria, Nigeria, of course. So many foreign students in my classroom. We were really, really like this, very, very close. So one thing I will say is, when you enter the school, Azerbaijan Medical University, please and please, as a foreigner, do your best to meet up with the timeline of everything. They tell you submit this, submit that. They tell you you're going to write the exams so days. Make sure you work with that time. Like, if you don't pass one particular course, you can move to the next course. There is what we call carryover. I don't know, maybe you understand. You carry a course over. If you fail that course, you have to write it again, and it requires money for you to open your system and your code. So please and please follow the rules. Study very well. Study very well. Don't even rely on your teachers alone. Study for your own self. Like, you're going to be a doctor, study for that. And be close to your teachers. Be nice to them. Once you are nice to them, they'll be nice to you. They want to help you. Most of these teachers, after the school, we are done with our regular day. They will tell you after the school, if you want to come and watch this procedure, they will allow you. If you are very, very good, they will like you. They want to help you. They want to, help you to build your career, to advise you. So that's just what I would say. Don't go through the university alone, like, okay, I'll just go to the school, whatever they teach me. It's not enough. You have to do the work by yourself even more. So that's it about the video. If there's any other question you want to know about the school, drop it in the comment section. I will try my best to answer, but I hope I answered all in this segment. I am done with my own degree, medicine, and Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery, and I'm moving forward to the next phase, and maybe I'll be able to document that part you can see. So That's it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.